What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the battle motion renewals. So there are some characters that, for the beginning of the 10th anniversary here, have gotten some updated battle sprites in game. So yeah, we will be going ahead and clearing all of these missions today and taking a look at all of the new battle sprites that they have added. So before we actually jump into a battle, we're going to go ahead and take a look through the list of characters that have actually been updated. At one point, they dropped in the news that there was, like, the list of characters, but they just did the thing where they do, like, the text of the character, and they don't actually show you, like, the pictures of the character. So unless you know the subheadings of all of the, character titles, then you're not going to know which actual cards they're talking about. But conveniently enough, within the missions, it actually shows us pictures of the available cards. So as long as you use one of the cards specified here, you'll clear the mission. And the cards specified happen to line up one-to-one with the characters that have actually been given the updated sprites, right? So it's going to be pretty easy for us to depict which characters have actually gotten them. So this is the first one for Super Saiyan Goku. Now, obviously, we can see the very first thing you notice is that this is not every Super Saiyan Goku in the game. This is just a finite subset of them. I'm not sure exactly what determined what Gokus they picked, because, like, there's not really, like, Namek Saga Gokus and stuff. Well, like, the Prime Battle one is, right? Because he has the First Awaken. He is from, like, the original Legendary Super Saiyan Awakening, right? But then, like, we've got some Android Cell Saga Gokus on here. We have a Buu Saga Super Saiyan Goku here, and then we have some Movie Heroes ones as well. Like, this guy is from Movie Heroes. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, the ones that they chose to specifically animate. I thought that they would have just done every single version of the card. But as we look through all of these, you will quickly discover that is not the case at all, right? So the second mission that we've got here is for Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. That is just because of the new Dokkan Fest, obviously. Once he does the tag mechanic, he becomes a Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. But they decided to tack on this Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel as well, which is like one of the only other ones in the game. There's another one that you can get. He is droppable from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Dokkan event. I believe it's called Surpassing All, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, when you complete stage 1 of that, there's an SR Super Saiyan Vegeta that awakens into a Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta. So technically that one exists as well, but they didn't give him an updated animation, which is kind of obvious why, as it's like an SR, right? But yeah, so they did give this one of them, and he's just a collectible, like, worldwide download celebration reward card. So kind of interesting that they decided to include him there. But it is very good that they decided to include him, and I will talk about why in just a moment. Okay, so notice they're out of order because I have accidentally cleared a couple of these just playing the game normally. So on to Mission E. We'll take a look here. We have got Blue Vegeta. So dude, this is so frustrating. So this right here is why that's lucky, right? Because so for this case, there are other Evolution Blue Vegetas in the game. There is, okay, so because it's evolved, specifically, we have to factor that in to the card, right? So either the Int LR, but then also the AGL Dokkan Fest should have been given sprites, and they weren't, unfortunately. So basically, if you want to clear this mission, you have to pull this guy, because friends don't count. So you can't run any of these units as a friend lead and see the sprites that way and proc the mission. And then on top of that, they doubled down by making this a time-limited mission. I don't know what the heck they're thinking here. That's ridiculous. Like, granted, it's only 1 stone, so it's not like you're missing out on much. And obviously, you're going to have to spend a lot more than 1 stone to pull this guy in the first place. But it's just wild that they've actually created a mission that is 100% only clearable if you pull the brand new headliner. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, right? At least with the Super Saiyan Goku, you don't have to pull the new Vegito because there's a bunch of other Super Saiyan Gokus. Same thing with the Angel Vegeta, right? Okay, so then we've also got Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. So, yeah, they did some really funky stuff here with this one. The only Super Saiyan 3 Goku GTs in the game are right here, right? So we have the base, the SR that Dokkan awakens into this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the physical one that we've got lit up here. And then those AGL ones are actually the SSR and TUR of the new Dokkan Fest LR that released. So I like, no, obviously no one's gonna be, I mean, you could just, if you pulled him, you could just reverse him and then run him on a stage as a TUR, and then you'll be able to see the animation there. But yeah, it is at least lucky that there is, again, at least one other option of some character that you can use that's pretty easy to get, because he is just an SR. You're bound to pull him eventually, sometime in the next 34 days, right? Okay, so we've got that one there, and then there's the couple that I've already cleared. So mission C was for Super Vegito. I have, yeah, cleared that one already. So yeah, we can see this actually is every Super Vegito, in the game. And then I assume for the ones that's showing here, like the Join Forces cards, they obviously just don't have the sprites until after they transform into Super Vegito, and then they'll proc the sprites, right? Okay, was that this one? Okay, and then we've got Mission F is for Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT Giant Ape. So the Golden Grade Ape part attached to it is why there was a difference for that other mission that was just Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? And that's why the LR isn't on there, because once you transform him to LR, he now has the Golden Grade Ape, you know, attached to his name. But you can also use the STR one to proc this mission as well. So that is that one. And then the last mission is for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And again, they did a really annoying thing here. So the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku LR, obviously after he goes to his giant transformation, when he, you know, comes back down out of the Golden Grade Ape, he turns into Super Saiyan 4. So at that point, you would proc the sprite animation for the new LR. But aside from that, the only other Goku that they put in here is the Int LR from last year's Tanabata. I guess 2 years ago, Tanabata at this point. But yeah, so there's other Super Saiyan 4 Gokus in the game, and, you know, the same way that they split up some of the Super Saiyan Gokus, and it seems like they're maybe going to give different sprites to different Super Saiyan Gokus from different places in the anime. I could understand why maybe the Gokus that are in, you know, the Shadow Dragon Saga and fight against, like, Omega and stuff wouldn't be depicted here, but so that would be, like, you know, the AGL, Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the 4th anniversary, like, he wouldn't be included in there, but the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the 2nd anniversary, that Dokkan Fest does fight Baby. He's from the Baby fight. That's why he's not on Dragon Ball, or that's why he's not on Shadow Dragon Saga. So the fact that they didn't put him in here is, like, ridiculous to me. And I personally think that they should have just done every Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the game. I think that them rolling out these new sprites would just go a lot smoother if they were to choose to just do every named character that, you know, every unit in the game that has that name, all the way down to rares and normals, and then just give them all the updated sprites, right? And then just flush it all out at once. I think that would have been a lot better for them. But unfortunately they didn't, so we are pretty limited on the characters that we can select. So I imagine there are going to be quite a few people in the community who just legitimately can't complete these missions. You're just not going to be able to if you don't have the cards, right? Some of these slots here do require you to have some big baller units in your box, and it's a pretty limited list. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at all of these new sprite animations in battle. So we're just going to go ahead and run the Whis event here a couple of times until we have seen all of the different animations. So this is the first team that I've got here. Now, everybody on this qualifies for, like, Pure Saiyans. So we're just going to go ahead and run a Pure Saiyans build real quick. That's what I've already got built here, right? And then I am just going to run a useless leader skill for the 7th slot unit, you know, for the friend lead, just because, you know, obviously this is the only blue Vegeta in the game that has those animations, and we literally will not be able to see them aside from using him as a friend lead. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in like this. We'll just keep doing a couple runs on this. Since they refreshed the missions for this, I still have a lot of runs I need to do on it anyway, to get all those missions cleared. So we'll just go ahead and keep doing a couple runs here until we're able to see all of the animations. Okay, perfect. So let's check out Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, great. Yeah, it's a whole... That's exciting, guys. I mean, obviously they don't want every single animation that they make of these to be some big giant like powering up like massive effect, right? Like I know a lot of people are already complaining about the Great Ape transformation for the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku. When he goes Great Ape, his sprite is so annoying. It's so massive and it goes over the key spheres and it's really hard to see things, right? And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the Super Saiyan 4 Goku one now. So that one pops and has a little bit more of an active effect over the entire screen, right? So it is momentarily blinding your vision to the orbs and stuff. So if you're trying to go through the event quickly, then obviously some of these more extravagant animations are going to be a little bit of a nuisance to people, I can imagine, maybe just here and there. So it is good that they're being conscientious to think that like some of the more minor characters that you're not going to be running or be like, you know, that aren't going to be as hype on your team should have like dumbed down animations where he's still doing a little charge in, he's still doing a little setting up, you know, to his battle pose, but he doesn't have to like affect the entire screen with his animation. So there we go. That's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and then the Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta. Perfect. So we will go ahead and finish up this run. I'll just make a cut and then we'll jump back in to get the next characters. Okay, perfect. We are in again here. So now we've, I switched out the, one of the units on the team, the Angel Vegeta, to be able to get a Vegito on here so we could see the Vegito animation as well. So yeah, we've got our same Super Saiyan Goku. Let's go ahead and check out this Vegito one. That is really cool. Okay, see, I think the Vegito one is probably my favorite of all of them, just because he's still doing a really cool charge up. He's still got a badass aura around him. The sprite looks amazing. He's in fight ready pose, and more than like the Goku who just kind of is standing idly and then like pops into battle stance, the Vegito is actually like charging up, right? And then he like blasts into power. He is doing like a full screen animation, but because his aura is so see-through and then that lightning goes across the screen so quick, it doesn't actually feel like it disrupts the play field, you know? So I do really like that. Okay, so we did get lucky enough to have the friend lead on, so we are going to be able to see the Super Saiyan, or the Blue Vegeta here. So let's go ahead and check out his as well. Yes, sir. I do appreciate the, like, level of attention to detail here. So they're doing very different things with these characters. They're animating them in different ways. They're giving them different levels of aura and things like that, right? Obviously, we can see this Blue Vegeta aura is like very thick and like opaque, much different than the Vegito aura that is like completely see-through and stuff. And then obviously Vegito is like much quicker moving, whereas bulky Mr. Vegeta is just looking real tanky. Honestly, looking real thick in that sprite. We do like it. We do like it. But yeah, I don't know. Just very beautiful overall. I think that they have done a very good job with what they've been doing with these so far. Okay, wow. On that run, I actually got one of the best equips I've ever gotten from this event. That's worth putting in the video. Nice little segue here. Check this out. So we got a combo attack level 4 and an evasion level 5. Are you kidding me? That's so good. What? I will take it. All right, perfect. So we have the last two that we have to take a look at here. We have got Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku and then the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku Golden Grade 8 version. So let's go ahead and take a look at these sprites. Nice, very good. Oh, okay. So what's happening here is it is the exact same animation for the base form of the card, but then I guess I'm assuming the reason that the Golden Great Ape is included is because once you transform into the Golden Great Ape, does that mean that he's gotten the same transformation animation as the new AGL Dokkan Fest LR? There's no way. Because, well, his passive only shows what, like, he's got a third, wait, it just says chance of turning into giant ape. So I don't think it's it's probably like like 5%, 10%, something like that. So I'm probably not going to sit here and farm runs to find out if he if he actually is going to have that same animation. But I do want to show that animation in the video, just to make sure that we're showing off all of the you know, new character stuff, because we did already show, like, obviously we didn't do it on the Vegito card itself, but we did show the 3 animated sprites that are attached to this new Dokkan Fest, right? Because we did show the Super Saiyan Goku, the Angel Vegeta, and we separately showed a Vegito, so we already know what to expect. But yeah, we have not yet seen the Golden Great Ape transformation, so I will I guess I'll make a cut here, and then we'll just jump into a different event where we can play for a couple extra turns. That way we can get the transformation off with our new Dokkan Fest LR. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. We've got our Super Saiyan 3 Goku ready to transform. Let's go ahead and proc this transformation, see how beautiful he is looking as a grade 8. Okay, yeah, that is quite ridiculous. This guy, dude, he's blocking like half the screen. Look at that. His arm actually goes up. His right arm goes over the top of the very back set of orbs. He's literally covering the whole orb field with one of his arms. That's insane. So yeah, I know a lot of people have been kind of bitching about this character, that it's a little bit much. I personally do not agree. I say we saved the best for last. This is the coolest thing that they did with all the sprites. So yeah, I think to answer my earlier question, it just dawned on me while I was watching that transformation. I don't think that the STR Super Saiyan 3 Golden Grade 8 Goku is going to be having that same transformation animation, obviously. He'll just still have the really crappy, like, red circle going over the screen, you know, giant ape transformation thingy, and then his sprite will look like this once he transforms. So that will be interesting to see if there's ever a point where I use that character. Okay, we will go ahead and abandon quest here since we've seen what we need to see. Okay, so I believe that is everything for the character sprites. Showed off one of the new headliner, you know, like active skill animations. I didn't bother doing that all with Vegito. We'll get to that as we do gameplay videos down the line, for sure. But I just did want to show off that one because we did need to get that golden grade ape in there. Okay, so let's come back over and accept our missions. Awesome. So we have all of the missions done. Obviously, we just re-cleared a couple of them as well. The only one that is left now at this point is the Blue Vegeta mission because we haven't pulled him, and we can't get the mission done just by using him as a friend. So don't worry, guys. I'm in the same boat as you if you didn't pull him. We're just going to have to stare at this one Dragonstone and frown at Bandai Namco. But we are very excited in general about the new sprites, right? Like, they are doing a lot of good work with Dokkan 2. I think that they have already laid some really, really solid groundwork to make this, you know, a more modern game. It's, you know, it feels like the future of gaming. It doesn't feel like this game exhausted its 10 years of lifespan and is on its way out. It feels like they are really, really trying their hardest to make sure that this makes it into the new era, you know, of gaming. That obviously the original version of this game has, you know, much, like, been advanced upon much over the last decade, right? So, all right, yeah, I think that's everything that we got to talk about for the new battle animations. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on all of these different battle animations that they've been adding, and let me know in the comments below what character you want to see them add a cool sprite to next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!